Today I want to compare camping in a National Service Forest campground versus dispersed camping in Roosevelt National Forest outside of Red Feather Lakes. My name is Larry King and I run a camping service out of Red Feather Lakes, and we'll talk about that at the end. Okay? A little bit about Red Feather Lakes. First of all, they've got a lot of lakes. They take good care of them. A lot of them are private lakes. So the whole area is known for camping, fishing, hunting, and summer homes. Okay? 500 year-round population, doesn't have a tourist flavor at all. And why would that be, since it's only an hour from Fort Collins and 2 hours from Denver? In my opinion, the reason is there's no ski area, which speaks for itself, and it's not a road to anywhere. It dead ends at Red Feather Lakes in the National Forest, and the only way you can keep going on a paved road is back to Fort Collins. Okay, so it's a sleepy little town, but it's great, and I'm going to make another video on Red Feather. So let's get to the comparison here. In terms of camping in Red Feather Lakes, there's one motorhome small campground. There's two National Service campgrounds on lakes, and we're going to look at Dowdy Campground on Dowdy Lake, which is right in Red Feather's town, and we'll compare that to a dispersed site that's one of my favorites, and that's at the end of the it's 10.6 miles to Lost Lake. Okay, so let's take a look at basically the camping experience. When you go to Dowdy or a National Service campground, this one is not very crowded. If you work hard, you can get a reservation on the lake, and the fishing is good, and it's just an excellent campground. Let me say just a moment about how do you obtain these sites. Well, in the forest campground, you need to go to recreation.gov, and believe me, there's a few sites right on the water around these boulders. A reservation window opens up 6 months in advance, and the people that get those sites are waiting up at midnight for the clock to start zero, and within a minute or so they've got their site. So you have to learn how to play the game. With dispersed camping, it's different. There's several strategies that I use. First of all, even on weekends, it's underused. Always campsites available. Monday morning, the place is just about vacant, so I usually come in at the beginning of the week. Also, if you're doing family camping, you can have a family member go up and set up camp early to obtain your site. Okay, so let's talk just a little bit about fishing. This is one of the advantages of this campground, is it's right on a good fishing lake. On the other hand, there's another lake right down the road called Bel Air Lake and Bel Air Campground. It's maybe 5 miles outside of town that anyone can drive to, and I like that spot. It's good fishing, and there's this shade tree that you can put a chair under, and it's the kind of fishing that I like to do. Now, in terms of comfort, more and more people are using motorhomes, and that gives you comfort in the campground and also at the dispersed site. So that's certainly a trend. And in the dispersed sites, you see more and more motorhomes. Okay? All right, let's take a peek at Lost Lake. It's at the end of this road, so we found the lake. And just backing up from there are the sweetest little campsites in these aspen groves. And this photo here captures kind of the essence of what I call old school camping. It could be backpacking or just camping with the dog alone in the woods, coming back smelling like smoke, and that is a great experience. Okay, now at night, if you're a newcomer to camping, every little sound sounds like a bear. And speaking of bears and safety, you do need to keep your food away from the tent in both the dispersed site and in the campground. In the campground, I think they have bear boxes that are locked. Okay. So now I'd like to show you a little bit about the comfort. I look at my business as camping in the wild with as much comfort as possible. Okay, so some students made this video that I'm going to show you now. They're from Colorado State University, and they did a good job. And let's take a peek at what they did here. We do honeymoon glamping, but we also do family reunions or even single camping. Now to the left is the kitchen gazebo, and that's the only shot I have of that. The rest of everything is in the tent. This couple wanted pillows, so they got pillows. I think there's 30 pillows in there. That's a California king bed. It's heated underneath. For power, we use solar-powered lithium batteries, and so we do have a DVD player. And in the kitchen gazebo, we've got electric hookups there too. We have hot water for showers. A lot of bells and whistles, and I'll go into that in another video. But this video is coming to a close, so if there's any way that I can help you, if you need any information about Red Feather Lakes or camping, if I can help, I would love to.